I did my project on overpopulation and how it affects the Earth. There are currently 7.4 billion people on the Earth. Every day, approximately 360,000 people are born, while around 151,600 people die, which is an unbalanced birth and death rate, which means that there is overpopulation on our Earth, and this problem will continue. This has a huge impact on Earth's resources. For example, every person needs to eat to survive. According to ecology.com, the life expectancy from birth is about 67 years, so the Earth needs to have the proper environment needed to feed currently 7.4 billion people for their entire lifespan. Keep in mind that this number is rising. Now, about 25,000 people die every day from malnutrition, and approximately 18,000 of them are under the age of 5 years old. The amount of food that we produce cannot sustain 7.4 billion people, but if population rates slowed and decreased, we could be more sure that people had food and the death rates from malnutrition would significantly decrease. Another resource affected by overpopulation is water. Water, like food, is needed for human survival. According to howmany.org, about 1 billion people lack access to clean water. This affects not only their survival, but their agricultural production and sanitation. Population reduction could fix this, and along with that, our aquifers are being overused and depleted, and according to groundwater.org, humans are using groundwater faster than it can be replenished, which will eventually lead to reduced surface water supplies and saltwater contamination. And finally, major resources affected by overpopulation are fossil fuels. The resources take millions of years to form and are being depleted faster than they can form because of their increased demand and supply from overpopulation. We use these fossil fuels for energy, and the need for energy has risen along with the population. When the fossil fuels are burned for energy, like fuel or heating or cooling, they emit CO2. CO2 is the cause of the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a natural occurring thing, except us humans speed up the process through the burning of the fossil fuels. If there were to be a decrease in population or the population stopped growing, the demand for the energy would not be so high. Therefore, the greenhouse effect would not be sped up. The Earth's land cannot sustain a population of 7.4 billion people, and eventually, if our population continues to increase at this rate, all the aquifers will run dry and future generations will suffer. If we reduce birth rates now, we will have a much higher chance at a sustainable future.